You know, the perks of being a bike courier for Uber Eats, at least you get paid to exercise and have fun on the bike. Even though there are days it's boring when you want to talk to someone, you know? Today's Thursday, and since I'm close up to $300, I'm gonna be short on my shift, possibly till 3 or even 2, who knows.
My name's Otto Condes and I live in New York City right now in the Bronx.
Another perk on this job is, you know, living in the Bronx, you're only comfortable in your own area, that you don't realize there's actually nice areas of the Bronx. And this is actually my first time in this area. It's right by near a country club.
My current hustle right now is Uber Eats, mainly because due to the pandemics, like, jobs are becoming extremely limited. Like, it's impossible for me to find a job anywhere that involves teaching, mainly because now it's no longer an essential field. So, like, I've decided to go on my bike to Uber Eats at least 3 times a week. I mostly had to readjust, like, being back to work since I was out of a job for 5 years, you know, due to still personal experiences that held me back, that, like, made me lose my motivation. So, like, I had to adjust to a world, like, I had to accept, like, with Uber Eats, like, this is a job where I'm by myself 9 times out of 10, and not having social lifestyle in the work field. So all I can do is just do the job, earn some money, and go home. But another way I've adjusted to this environment is actually, like, taking some appreciation of, like, realizing I have the freedom to explore more than be stuck in an office all day, like, just sitting and doing the same thing for 40 hours a week. I think the biggest challenge has to be, like, delivering on a bicycle, because when you're riding a bicycle, deliver the food, you don't know what kind of streets you're going into. Like, you might be going into a highway, a street that has hills. Me being 207 pounds, it's a very big challenge. And sometimes I just decide to get off the bike and just walk up the hills, because too much work and my knees all the time ache. At the end of the day, I've completed my task, and all I care is making the customer happy and hearing a thank you from him or her. You know, I signed up for Uber, like, weeks in advance, but because there were some mechanical issues with my bicycle, I had to get it fixed in, like, 2 weeks. Like, not being able to do any work for Uber, so being a walker for Uber is extremely out of the question. I mean, riding a bike to these places is far, but it's not too far when you're riding on a bicycle compared to walking, where it could take at least an hour to get to the person's house just to deliver some food. There's people still ordering. There's there are people still ordering, even on weekdays. I understand the weekdays are not the best times to do delivery. Like, it's more of a weekend thing, but I like to do it on the weekdays, so I can like enjoy my own social life. But I guarantee you, like, people, like, even before this issue happened, like, I think people will still order regardless. Like, there are people who didn't order because they prefer to cook at home than to waste money. What is the dangers of delivering on a bicycle? Well, there's a lot of it. Like, first you gotta be careful what streets you're on. Like, first things, like, if you're gonna deliver in the Bronx on a bike, you're better off not going on the highways, because most of the highways in the Bronx don't have a bike lane. And yesterday, like, I rid my bike yesterday near Bay Plaza on the highway. And the highway was very narrow, and like, you have trucks that are much bigger than us. The truck behind me beeped his horn, beep, and I got out of the way in time, only to break my knee on the roadblock.
I decided to travel my bike here onto where the Bay Plaza Mall is. The truck came behind me, beeping its horn this time, and I ended up hitting my leg near the roadblocks. Word of advice: don't do anywhere near Palm Bay Park. It's dangerous.
That caused a little minor injury to my leg. Like, I thought I was gonna be dead in an instant, and like, that's one part of it. Like, the dangers of delivering. And you gotta be in Manhattan. You just gotta be like cautious when you see a car coming. Like, you have people who drive in Manhattan that are fucking stupid when they drive too fast or don't keep their eyes on the road. What motivated me to pick this type of hustle? Maybe I just enjoyed the fact, like, you get to pick your own schedule and give yourself a flexible hour. And the truth is, like, with Uber Eats, you have the freedom to explore the city and explore the city a lot more. And when you are working for Uber Eats, sometimes it just doesn't feel like work. It feels like you're being paid to exercise.
Us Uber guys gotta eat as well,
I mean, you think about it, you're not stuck in the same position at a regular job for 8 hours a day, doing the same thing every single day, even though I am kind of doing the same thing for 3 days a week, sometimes 4.
Well, it's the end of the shift. Till tomorrow, hopefully, if it doesn't rain.
But one negative side of working for Uber Eats is, like, when I deliver in Manhattan, there are times like the doorman never warns me at the last minute that I have to deliver enough service, like, causing much more work for me to like bring heavy loads of food and a heavy bike to the back, and especially when it's so freaking hot. Like, come on, couldn't you just tell me? Like I said before, I think the one positive side is being able to ride your bike around the entire city and seeing the day go by fast and not slow. You get paid good money.
Yeah, I just finished my shift at 2 o'clock. I got paid good money. Now I'm out. Gonna go get a beer now.
I've delivered to people who are very friendly and actually smile when their food comes, because it's obvious it is. Who doesn't love it when their food comes? And then you deal with some that look visibly annoyed, don't even bother saying thank you. But it is what it is. So you just gotta accept, like, you're gonna be dealing with people who are rude, people who are nice, people who just don't care. If you're considering doing a job in Uber Eats as a cyclist, bike courier, bike messenger, it's best that you get a lot of safety equipment on, like the helmet and the bike equipment, in case you never know, because as people said, you never know when you never know when you're going to be dying in the future. So it doesn't matter if you're young or old. It's like, take precaution, be aware of your surroundings. Like, you're gonna be putting up with buses, trucks, greyhounds that are much bigger than you that might scare you. My name's Otto Condes.